The first season of Only Murders in the Building kinda ended with a brutal cliffhanger. But it's expected that Season 2 will tie all the loose ends together, so what can we expect? The best thing about this season, obviously, is Selena Gomez, and the pop singer recently revealed in an interview that she wasn't so sure about the second season. Doing another season of a show that genuinely had the reaction it had is a little nerve-wracking. I got nervous because I was like, how can I top it? How can I be better? Gomez clearly seems intimidated by how great her character went in the first season, and yes, that was the epitome of good acting. But fans can't wait to see what she brings to her character arc in Season 2. Though Gomez is pretty confident that the new season is going to be far better than the last one. She said, "With my full confidence in my body, this is 1,000,000 times better than Season 1. We've just got our characters down, we really have a well-blended cast, it's really diverse, you're going to be surprised." With this statement, the expectations of fans are skyrocketing for this old-school crime comedy. The official Twitter account of the series posted a picture of elevator numbers, but they also dropped a clue in that picture. The numbers 2, 8, and 6 were lit up, so fans quickly cracked the code, and yes, they were right, the 28th of July being the release date. Hulu recently announced that the premiere of the show was the most watched original comedy premiere, so it kind of sets the bar really high for the second season, but the creators are pretty positive that they've nailed it this time as well. Initially, John Hoffman, the creator of the show, was a little nervous about going in for a second season because it usually doesn't end well with spin-offs. It was a bit of a trick. I found great comfort in the writers' room that anything that would come up about our Season 2 challenges could find its way into the narrative. Hoffman seems pretty happy with his team so far, and they're giving us absolute crew goals from the Instagram post too. Back in May, Selena took to her Instagram and posted a very glamorous picture with her co-stars captioned, "Just another Friday or Saturday with these two funny guys." The cast clearly is having too much fun together, which shows on screen too. In fact, the whole show is about the chemistry of a younger girl with two aged men who are all interested in crime podcasts and who end up solving an actual case. The first season gave us quite a lot of great moments, and everyone's hopes are high this time too. Only Murders in the Building indeed is a series that'll keep you hooked with its great comic timing and crime fiction plot. And how could we forget the flawless looks of Selena? The central conflict of the new season is going to be pretty intense, and yet the creators have tried to keep it lighthearted. The new season is also rumoured to have a lot more celebrity guests and cliffhangers. According to Hoffman, the first season gave away lots of ideas, so they moulded the plot accordingly for Season 2, as they were pretty confident that the audience wants to see the show and the clash of two generations. Hulu is also giving a lot of flavour to the show, and reports are that it might be renewed for a Season 3. Carrie Burke, the 20th television president, said in an interview, "The comedy this team delivered has been the obsession of every executive at this studio, and our friends at Hulu have treated it like the crown jewel that it is." When it comes to the cast, we're going to get Martin as Charles, Short as Oliver, and Gomez as Mabel in the lead. Back in December, it was also revealed that Cara Delevingne will be part of this show, so that's quite a plot twist. Cara will be the new resident of the Arconia building. Her character is going to be Alice, and yet she'll be the love interest of Selena Gomez. Now that's the duo we've been waiting for. The creator thinks the addition of Alice brings more of a younger side of Mabel's personality that we don't usually get to see when she's around the two of her homies. Hoffman said in an interview to Vanity Fair, "It was amazing to have the two of them know each other and feel comfortable. It's a little sparky in all the right ways and makes you feel like, oh, someone's opening someone's world." Cara and Selena have known each other for quite a while now, so things weren't weird between them when they came to know that they were playing lovers on the show. Amy Schumer is also a part of the project, and no, she isn't playing a character, but she's playing herself, which sounds kind of cool. Her character is very exaggerated and might come off as obnoxious, but that's just how it's meant to be. She takes up the apartment previously occupied by Sting. Amy will surely make our stomachs tickle with her witty humour, but above all, are you in for lots of controversies? Because you should be. Michael Rappaport has also joined the Only Murders in the Building cast, and he'll play the role of an upright detective trying to solve the gruesome cases. The Academy Award winner Shirley MacLaine will also honour the show with her presence as the mother of Bunny, who is traumatised with the passing of her son. Andrea Martin and Zoe Colletti are also part of the show, but their characters will be revealed after the show's launch. Oh yes, you'll also see our deceased bunny in some flashback scenes played by Jane. Apart from these new characters, the whole cast of the first season is coming back. According to Hoffman, you'll see there are a lot of returning cast in season 2 in ways that you won't expect. The last season ended with a shocking passing of Bunny Folger. You might already know that his body was found in Mabel's apartment, so they got pretty famous by the end of last season. But this season, the trio is trying to dodge bullets as evidence of the case keep popping up in their apartment. Someone's toying with us, Short says in the trailer, which clearly indicates that there is a bigger conspiracy against the trio in the new season. They're the only people who could have gotten rid of the bunny, and they're prime suspects of this case. Not to forget, Mabel even cursed Bunny pretty hard in front of the whole building, so people don't have doubts about her being the one who did the horrible thing. Now, Mabel is gonna take up the duty of finding the actual criminal, but meanwhile, literally everyone sees them as the guilty ones. Things are going too fast in the new season, and the trio will face unimaginable threats. But they're still hell-bent on living in that apartment, and we're just curious why. Mabel will not only try to keep up with an ever-changing case, but she'll also meet her one true love, and that'll completely change her character, and for good. Fans are already shipping Selena with Cara, so it's kinda cute that the fans are so into the couple before the show is even released. Kerry Burke also made a shocking revelation, saying, "We're so happy to say there will be more murders in the building, which is great news for everyone, except perhaps the residents of the Arconia." It hints to us that there might be another dark case at the end of this season, and Only Murders in the Building Season 2 will also end in a very shocking cliffhanger. But for all we know, the trio will investigate the passing of Bunny and will go back to their podcast. A very shocking scene in the trailer also shows an unknown character that tries to attack the trio with a knife. It could possibly be the real criminal or someone who's trying to cover up the passing of Bunny. Things are going to be intense, as this time the lives of the trio are at stake, and they don't have to investigate the case of someone else this season, but prove that they're innocent. So it's not going to be a cakewalk for them. There's also going to be a very obvious difference in season 1 and 2, which is Mabel's personality. It's going to take a 180-degree turn, and that's because of her character development. And no, Mabel isn't going to be a boring showpiece this season, but she'll be cooler than season 1, according to the actress herself. She said, "It's cool because personally in my life, since I started season 1 to doing season 2, I changed so much. I know it's a small amount of time, but I think it's kind of carried on into Mabel. If anything, there's just more sophistication to her. Her style gets better. She's like super cool. I cut my hair, so it's a whole fresh start for Mabel." The fans already were pretty excited for Selena's reprise this season, but after this statement, they can't wait to see her look in the series and get some weekend brunch inspo. Selena is so excited for season 2 that it's been all over her Instagram account lately. She even posted a story with the caption, "So ready for this, season 2. And by the looks of her character, all the Gen Z stans of Selena are gonna get served because she's gone for a rather minimalist style statement that stands out. The show isn't even released yet, fans are loving it, and the stars are promoting it left and right. But the show is actually going to be worth watching, with an intricate plot, character development of the entire cast, and yes, a couple more twisted cases. So what are your expectations from the second season of this great show? Tell us in the comments section. Thanks for watching.